for one of my readings, for one of the writers that I read about, or speakers. And he made a statement, these three are one. And he made the statement, I like that. And his name is Mr. Dwight Barfield. And the reason why I open up with that is because when he made that statement, I thought about Mr. O'Connor and Mrs. Jen, and how they got moving on what they had to do. And when he said, these three are one, and they work together, and they are in unity, and there's continuity, and they're reliable, so there's reliability in their mission. Now, Mr. O'Connor and Mrs. Jen work together in continuity. They get moving what they have to do. There's no moving around with them. There's no slothfulness in their being in CPTC. They have a mission, and they're going to do it. They work in unity, they work in continuity, and they're reliable, and they are one. And I like that because, as Mr. Barfield stated, when you get moving, there's a force behind movement. There is action. And these people put forth action. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't put forth action. Mr. O'Connor and Mrs. Jen, they do that every day. But they work behind the scene, and they're very meek people, very cerebral people, very educated, very knowledgeable in their profession, and they're very likable people. But they move with a purpose. They work in unity, they are one, and that's why I enjoy working with them. And we together work together to accomplish the mission. We work together because there was a force, there was a goal, and there was a task at hand. And they were willing to do that, and they worked together as one. Now, Mrs. Jen, her alias name is Ninja Jen because she has the nuance of web designing. And that's what Mr. Sean O'Connor calls her. And she knows pretty much everything about web designing. But you don't hear too much about her because she's a very soft-spoken person. But she will talk to you. She's very polite. She's very amiable. And she's willing to step out of her comfort zone because she's a very meek person to talk to you. But she was willing to do that with me and Gerardo so we could accomplish the mission. More than once, more than twice, she was willing to do it, whatever it takes. Now the next person we would like to talk about, and I bring to the audience attention, Dr. Debbie Raniger. Now she is the executive of research development of grants. And reason why I like talking about her because she's a very polite person and she works very hard in doing her job. And I am a recipient of part of her hard work because I receive part of that money that she worked with other people that donate money as far as the workers training program. And her team, they move with force. Her team consists of Heather Irvin, she's the administrative assistant, Tanya Petrov, she's the foundation physical accountant, and Brandon Rogers, which I liken him to as Steve Young. He looks like Steve Young if you ever seen the guy. So that's why. But these people work together with a force, and they agreed in one. When me and Gerardo went into the office to work with them, they were very excited to work with us. We didn't get any backlash. We didn't receive any negativity but we received a positive response for her team. Her team exemplifies professionalism. And that's what we would like to bring forth today and talking about our team that we work with. Those teams that we work with were the best team, I think. And it just is my opinion. But they moved with force. They weren't slothful. They weren't lazy. But it was willing to help out in any way so we could accomplish our mission. And me and Gerardo would like to thank Dr. Reniger, her team, Mr. Sean O'Connor, Ninja Jen, because it was very special to us that we were able to accomplish our mission successfully and to be able to deliver our presentation to the audience. And so now you know, if you have to take this class again, those are the two employers that you would like to work with, because they will work with you and they will go out their way to make sure that you succeed in this class. They move with force. They move in unity. They were one. And that's it. Enjoy your day.